Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome. And my special thanks to our JV partners who share dreams with DHA, which has converted some big ideas into reality in the shape of our awesome JV projects. This is my third visit to this building, by the way. And whenever I visit this place, I am always overwhelmed to see lots of amazing young entrepreneurs doing fabulous job in the field of IT. This setup will continue to prosper to become one of the most remarkable IT hubs of Lahore. This already houses Wali Group, Wali Tech. You all understand the group that has recently purchased Multan Sultan. They are also business partners here in Business Hub. We wish to see them here, but actually उनकी को दुबई में commitment है, तो all their top and mid-tier leadership is abroad. But we'll soon have good interaction with them. We meet today at a moment of structural transition, not only for DHA but also for Lahore. The next decade, as we presume, will not be shaped by incremental expansion. It will be shaped by disciplined capital allocation, institutional governance, and structured partnerships. Cities that adopt to this reality will strengthen. Those that do not will fragment unmanaged growth. Today's forum has been convened to examine Lahore's opportunity landscape for next decade through that institutional lens. It is also aimed at exploring opportunities for the rightful place of DHA in this emerging landscape. Lahore, by compulsion, has to evolve from horizontal expansion to vertical density, from informal commercial growth to organized clusters, from relationship-based transactions to compliance-driven capital flows. In this regard, the converging factors are that capital is flowing into diverse sectors, consumers are becoming more sophisticated, and governance expectations are becoming more demanding. This convergence changes the development equation. Land alone can no longer create values. Structure does. Institutional clarity, professional execution, and regulatory predictability are now decisive variables in determining where the capital chooses to participate. Within this, the DHA Lahore, we have recognized that business engagement must evolve accordingly. As our commercial ecosystem expanded, engagement mechanisms did not always match the scale of complexity of that growth. The DHA Business Council and the Business Forum Help and Facilitation Center represent our response to this gap. This is primarily the reason that we are here today. The objective is not symbolic reform. It is operational clarity. A single defined interface for business matter. This is we intend offering you. Documented routine across departments. Pathways anchored in accountability. Measurable service timelines. Institutional memory that outlives individual. These are the things that we are looking at to offer you. We understand that predictability builds confidence, confidence attracts capital, and capital enables sustainable growth. In the coming decades, financial conditions will remain disciplined. Urban projects must therefore meet higher standards of documentation, viability, and execution. The capital discussion today is not theoretical, it is foundational. Without structured, bankable formats, growth becomes unstable. This is one of the reasons that we have a very esteemed panel from the banking sector as well. They will be talking to you shortly. In the domain of commercial evolution, commerce within Lahore is also restructuring. Organized markets will increasingly replace informal sprawl. Managed accommodation will expand near education and healthcare clusters. Mixed-use corridors will become more central to urban viability. Understanding where demand will concentrate and how it will behave is essential for responsible planning. Commerce must be aligned with infrastructure capacity and long-term viability. Technology and governance capability are no longer secondary considerations. AI readiness, digital infrastructures, data integration, and compliance systems are becoming core determinants of comprehensiveness. This is the second reason that we are here conducting this event in the building of Business Hub, which already has emerged to be one of the leading IT centers of Lahore. Now, talking about partnerships and joint ventures. Joint ventures deserve particular emphasis. Successful partnerships are defined by alignment of long-term objectives, transparency in structures, defined management roles, professional execution, and mutual respect for standards. Now, one of the purposes of this forum is open up and be more like approachable partners. Due to our relative inward-looking approach in the past, many people are not aware of what DHA can and does offer. And people talk like, ਉਹ ਜੀ ਉਹ ਚੌਧਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਨੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਲੱਗਿਆ 35 ਕਨਾਲ ਜ਼ਮੀਨ ਲਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੜਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ वो टांका नहीं लगता because the person who says he does not understand the excruciating amount of processes through which that mutual agreement of DHA and the JV partner has gone through before it's really been concluded. All because we didn't meet our potential partners. Resultantly, a limited group of partners are perceived to be engaged with the DHA. Another misconception, which is particular, is the sluggish processes. While we are on the path of making things more dynamic, certain things will continue to stay for the right reason. In DHA, yes, our partnerships take times to conclude a project because we are completely tax compliance organization and needs lot of supporting documents before maturing a deal. Yes, we are hierarchical because that's one way of ensuring transparency so that no single person can take a good or a bad decision. What we can assure you, despite all this, that is fully structured, transparent, and robust mechanism of partnership and business growth which is mutually rewarding. So as a shared standard, we expect that institutional maturity, which requires reciprocity, the DHA must deliver clarity and accountability. But businesses must operate within documented frameworks and uphold professional standards. Thus, the mutual discipline creates compounding value. DHA is not about real estate alone. It offers immense potential in the plethora of business ideas from fields of education, hospitality, housing, sports, shopping, entertainment, and multifarious other domains. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can take this point and absorb it, I think the bigger part of the objectives is clear. That DHA is not only about real estate development. To conclude, Lahore's next decade will reward institutions that prioritize structure over speed, governance over improvisation, and execution over announcements. We are committed to building that framework. I thank you for your presence and your engagement. At the end, let me tell you what today's forum is not about. Sort of disclaimer. It is not Nishistand, Guftand, Barkhastand. फारसी का एक मुहावरा ना बस आए बैठे मुलाकात की और चल दिए. No, we will follow up. Expect more frequent formal and informal interaction with you and within you. This networking is not only between you and DHA, but also within you. So to this platform for mutual connections, and let us hope and pray that we see Lahore and DHA Lahore expanding with futuristic ideas, structures, and dynamism. I thank you.